Hello,
Hi,
I'm Isaiah,
I'm Sage.
and today we want to talk to you about our story of, you know, coming to Twin Flames Universe, how we started, how we found it, why we stayed, and just, where we're at today and how it's changed us and the healing that I've experienced and um, yeah, just our story, our truth of what's happened.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and I want to start with my story of how I came to Twin Flames Universe and like what led me here, and everything like that. And it was mainly because I felt like I just really wanted the the answers to things, meaning I wanted something where I could finally like gain clarity on what are the main problems in my life, like holding me back, and like how do I solve them. That was it, like because I was really upset in my love life, but even more so in the area of purpose, like in the area of my career. I was having an extremely hard time. Emotionally, I wasn't prepared to go into working, even though I might have been educationally prepared, I guess, in terms of like being a teacher and educating, people, educating kids. And then of course, my love life was also like completely non-existent, there, but I still desired to be with, the one for me very much, and also on the transgender front, like I had come out a year before, a little less, and I had gone back into the closet, and I had kind of done that because people who I respected told me to, and I just reversed course in my life. Like I knew I didn't want to go into teaching anymore. I knew that I wasn't a man, that I was a woman, but I reversed course on it when, you know, like I said, people who I trusted, maybe even more than myself, really told me to go away from that. And as you could expect, like that brought me, a lot of misery. Like I was definitely at my lowest point then. And I also knew like that, well, I had done therapy before, and I was like, it just doesn't go deep enough to the root of what the actual problems are. I know I need
Just
spirituality.
coping. It's not actually like it doesn't deal with the true problem
Yeah.
or heal it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that was my experience,
Mm-hmm.
And
Mine
so,
too.
yeah, so like that's why I found my first spiritual teacher person and like did a session with them, and it was very good for that one session, but nothing beyond that. That was very helpful. And so, yeah, and then I that's yes, and then had like a very like brief false twin flame experience, and didn't have any way to contact my like supposed twin flame person, the person who the universe showed me, whom I should like explore for being my person. And so I had nowhere else to go. It was like, what do you do then? That's how I found Twin Flames Universe, looking up Twin Flames on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. Yeah, and I found students like Fabian on there, and I found Jeff and Shalia's videos. And yeah, that's how I came to the group. Um, just for that, and I immediately started just looking through the group. Um, I was just building trust and getting used to like comfortable with all the like spiritual concepts and just stuff and energy that was going on there. And then yeah, I bought TFAS, after I had a one-on-one session with Jeff. At the time he offered them, but not anymore. And yeah, I got like a one-on-one reading from Shalia too. It really helped me like start to reconsider who I was, in terms of gender, because I had literally buried it so deeply that I was a woman. Like, I had come out a year before, but I had psychologically buried it completely. I thought that I was delusional. Like, I thought I had like maybe a psychotic episode or whatever term you'd use for it, just like that I was not in the right state of mind. Was I convinced myself of that. Like, I completely thought it was all BS. I wasn't just covering it up to please others, although I was covering it up to please others. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like I literally convinced myself that it was not good.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you were scared at that point in
yeah,
time.
yeah, because I was scared, and so
Yeah.
yeah. But they helped me, people in the community, including especially Shalia directly, like helped me, feel safe enough, feel empowered enough, like I could heal myself to explore. And so pretty soon I found out who I was again, and I loved myself there. And ever since then, I've never felt any desire, to detransition or whatever, or go back to living as male or whatever. I mean, other than like the typical, like, you go through, things as a trans person sometimes, right? But I've just always been able to deal with that, and anything that was coming up, I've been able to heal it and love myself and enjoy a level of like self-love and confidence that I didn't think I would ever have in my life. So yeah, I did that. I did, trauma healing with mind alignment process. I had childhood trauma around rejection with my gender identity and slash sexuality and sexuality. So I healed that. That was massive, just being able to feel who I was and open up there. And then, of course, with all this healing, we found each other. Isaiah and I found each other.
Yeah.
And we revealed to ourselves and each other that we were twin flames. And, obviously, we're together. And we've been together for
About 3 years now.
Actually,
3.5.
close to 4 now.
Is it?
Well, yeah,
Wow.
Because in January it
Oh,
will
yeah.
be 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's been a very like life altering, like a deeply soul enriching experience for me. It's been extremely healing. Extremely. It's not. It's and I think where people get tripped up is they expect it to just be like any other relationship, and it's absolutely not, right? It's deep. It mirrors your core soul wounds or upsets. I don't know where that term came from, but I used it. And yeah, it helps you heal and achieve self-actualization, and if you know how to heal, which Twin Flames Universe shows you, you can make the best use of it, which we have.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, it's just been really deep, and yeah, has taught me and still teaches me very, very much what love is. So yes, that is priceless.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my story. Okay.
Yay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. That's really nice, Sage.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, that's amazing. How much you've healed and how far you've come.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
So my story, where to begin? So when I was found Twin Flames Universe, I was really like, I wanted my twin flame so bad. I was ready for her. I was ready for you. I was ready for my twin flame. I was done with dealing with these relationship patterns that kept coming up for me.
Yeah.
And I knew, like, it was a pattern. It kept happening. So I knew this was something within me that if I didn't deal with, if I didn't heal it and take responsibility for what I kept experiencing, it would keep happening. And I wanted to heal that at the core and just be with my person forever and like have my one true love and not have to worry about that aspect of my life, like have that taken care of, you know. And because that's like that's the most important piece of your life, really, is, you know, who you partner with, and who you choose to spend your life with, you know. So for me, that's how I was feeling when I found Twin Flames Universe. And you know, where to go to from here, let's see. Yeah, so I think, you know, just like Sage, like the biggest healing for me has been healing my masculinity and claiming my manhood and my gender identity. You know, for 10 years, I experienced depression and anxiety, and I was on medication for it. It was actually very hard for me to function without that medication. And I'm happy to say I'm not on it today. And I'm not on it today because I have healed deep. Like, I've gone to the core of myself and I've found him and I've loved him and I've loved myself there. And to me, it's been just extremely relieving and extremely just transformational. It's really transformed my life and me, you know. And I would say that that's been the thing that has felt the best in my life, was for me to be able to love and explore my masculinity and be able to feel the joy and the just like huge flow of energy and peace and just authenticity that is there for me in being myself. And yeah, that's what it feels like. And that's been, it's changed everything. And I really couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't have asked for anything more than that, you know, than that healing and that how I feel today about myself and being able to be comfortable in who I am, you know. And yeah, and then, you know, Sage and I discovered we were twin flames, and we've been together for almost 4 years, and our relationship, it's the deepest relationship I've ever had. I've never had someone who meets me everywhere like Sage does. And it's amazing. It's so fun to see like where we're gonna go, because there's really no end to it. It's so deep, the depth of it, like, because you meet each other at every aspect. Like, I don't know, it's just there's so much joy and fun to discover there. And it's been really again transformational being together. And yeah, it's been great. I love it. And I think, is there anything else I wanted to share? I guess I could share, like, for me, discovering my masculinity started for me in high school with, you know, just kind of discovering, really accepting my sexuality, because at that time I was identifying as gay. And it was, I would say maybe a year or two before I found Twin Flames Universe that I really started like accepting and feeling and acknowledging my desires for, like, this feeling of being a man and this feeling of just, I don't know, wanting to be a man. And that felt really powerful to me. And I discovered that in like a karmic relationship, which I had before I found Twin Flames Universe, and that for me was the first time I really allowed myself to explore that and allowed myself to kind of just accept, like, hey, maybe this feels good, like maybe this is worth exploring. Like, what is this feeling, what am I experiencing here? And yeah, then I was able to just go deeper with that and really have just fully accepted myself for who I am. And yeah, I've never experienced a bigger healing than that. You know, so I think that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Not a story, but yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome. And also, yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I feel like the theme for both of us is that we came here because, you know, I feel like we both just wanted to resolve our issues in life, like our most pressing issues, and find peace, you know, find healing.
Exactly.
I feel like
I wanted to feel better because I knew I could feel better.
Yeah,
I just didn't know how.
That's what I wanted
And
to
then
say.
I found it. You know, I found the thing that made me feel better.
Yeah, that really, really makes you feel better. And that it's, you know, I mean, what do you think that's going to be like? You know, it's going to be, you're taking medicine for your soul, you know, and it can be, of course, it can be like your challenges can be very challenging. But, you know, we're here to say it's beyond worth it. That doesn't even begin to describe it, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't imagine what my life would be like without this. Yeah. Without finding Twin Flames Universe. I would just be like really numbed out and anxious and depressed, just like I was back then.
Yep, just like I was before.
And still running my patterns and probably like crushed under the weight of intense misery and what's the word? Just not accepting self. So, but now we have the opposite.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is all.
Yeah. That feels complete to me.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, you guys. We love you and welcome. You know, we invite you to embark on your own spiritual journey and just really start going deep and loving yourself and healing. And if you'd like to start your journey, go below. Find the Twin Flames Universe introductory course. Book with us, you know, explore other resources. Yes. And go deeper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.